Alright guys, I wanted to bring up a topic that I know a lot of us have different views on so we can get this community talking. And today I want to focus on digital downloads. You know, what do you guys feel about digital downloads, and is it the future of video gaming? Is it the right direction that video game industry should go into? I see pros and cons for each side. I see the reason why there will be digital downloads in the future because technology is expanding. You know, this is the future. The future is upon us. It's near. And, you know, things are getting so crazy. For example, the PSP Go. You guys know I have one of these, and I enjoy using it a lot. I really do, despite the fact that it doesn't have the UMD slot, and I can't put a physical copy of a game in here. It's really convenient just to take this and boot up a game on here and start playing. Now on the other side, it stinks because the collector part of me wants to be able to have a tangible item, you know, evidence. I want a game in my hand, you know, and I want to be able to have that game whenever. If I want to keep it for the next 10 years, I'll be able to keep it for the next 10 years. When it comes to digital downloads, I'm not quite sure you can do that. There's always the case of, what if something happens? You know, what if it gets erased off of your memory? That goes into a whole nother topic of DRM, which I don't want to get into, but it's crazy just to think that maybe in the next 5 to, who knows, 7 years, there won't be any more GameStops or there won't be any more game stores located around the world. And who can even imagine that? To be honest with you guys, I really don't mind buying my games digitally, like downloading them onto a console like the PSP Go. When they're like handheld games, I think handheld games are perfect for digital downloads just because you're already taking it on the go, or some of us are. Some of us don't really play our portable systems away from the house. But when you have a portable system, I feel like digital downloads will work really well. You know, you don't want to carry around a big old case with like 10 DS or PSP games. I think that works well. But when it comes to a home console like the Xbox 360 or the PS3 or the Wii, I don't know if I necessarily trust spending $60 or even close to around that amount of money on a video game and not having the case there to actually verify that it is mine. It'd be so different if I were to just spend that money, $60 on a new game, and have nothing but a downloadable or a code that I could put in to download the entire game. It's crazy. I think it works well on some games, like what the PS3 does with, let's say, Warhawk and other games like that. I think that works well. You know, that's like an online only type of game, which I really wouldn't have too much of a problem with. But like a huge meaty game, like let's take a game for instance, Red Dead Redemption, which is coming out very soon. I don't know if I could trust spending full price on a game and just downloading it onto the console. I don't know if I can really trust that. I don't know if I'm always gonna have that game there. What if something happens? Of course, the details aren't fleshed out on the future of all this digital download talk, but I will say that we might be heading in that direction. And how does that make you guys feel? Are you for digital downloads? Do you think it's okay to just go ahead and buy all of your games digitally without having a tangible copy, the actual game in your hands? Or are you against it? Who knows what's gonna happen within the next 5 to 10 years, but I will say as video gamers, we have to learn to adapt to certain situations, and we're really good at, just think about it, we're good at adapting to situations. There's different consoles that come out that totally erase features that we love from previous ones. So it's all evolution in this whole video game crazy industry, and hey, that's the way things go.